So here we have the BMW 1 Series on a 17 plate. I'm going to start off firstly by showing you around the outside of the car, and then we'll hop in and run through some of the controls on the inside of it. From the outside, you can see it's a 5-door car with alloy wheels. We're going to start off inside the boot area of the vehicle. First of all, as we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with the 60/40 split folding rear seat, should you wish to increase this space even further again. Okay, so we're just going to work our way back around to the front of the car. And then, as I mentioned, we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of it from there. Now that we've done a full circle, though, you can see it's in fantastic condition the whole way around. Just briefly before we climb in, I think it's well worth seeing the interior from this exterior point of view. There's plenty to run through on the dashboard, so let's hop in and we'll do that right now. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the speedometer and fuel gauge. On the right-hand side, the rev counter. In the centre at the bottom, you can see the total miles of the car. They are 38,255. You can change the information displayed above that by pressing a button on the end of the indicator stalk for various bits of trip computer and fuel economy information. If we back out to the steering wheel, we have cruise control, speed limiter, phone and stereo controls. And then into the centre is where you'll find the stereo itself. It's also where, of course, you'll pair your phone under the telephone heading just here. The movement that I'm making on the screen is being done using the iDrive system, which is essentially this dial. The buttons that surround it will take you into the menus highlighted on each button, of course, including the main menu, but the dial will rotate. It pushes down, it moves up, down, left and right as well, which will become useful within certain menus. For example, rotate the dial to navigation, push the dial down, push it down again. And if you want to access that panel to the left, i.e. use satellite navigation, you can jog that dial over to the left, then rotate it to any of these things. We can then come back a step out of satellite navigation. When it comes to your radio, we have AM, FM and DAB. And when it comes to multimedia, a CD player and then external devices just there, including USB input, Bluetooth audio and auxiliary input. Working our way down, we have our hazard warning lights, our deadlocks, the volume for your stereo, the CD player, of course, and then your climate control. So you can determine the direction the air is being distributed in, the fan speed, and the temperature, of course. The air conditioning is on at the minute, so that's off, back on, or hit auto. The car will now maintain the temperature you've asked for by taking full control of the fan speed and direction of the air for you. You can manually override that at any time you wish to. You can see auto has now gone off. We have 2 cup holders and a 12-volt charging socket, the gear lever for the 6-speed manual gearbox. You can turn off your traction control, your parking sensors and change the driving setup of the car. So you're able to put the vehicle into Sport, Sport Plus, Comfort and Eco Pro as well. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car for yourself and have a test drive, please feel free to give us a call here at Surrey Specialist Cars. We'd love to hear from you soon.